Russian co-founder of crypto exchange Bitzlato pleads guilty to money laundering charges. And so in this video, we're going to look at how and why the accused was forced to agree to forfeit $23 million in assets. This episode is sponsored by Cake Wallet, where you can send, receive, and even exchange your crypto right from within the wallet. Cake Wallet is open source and non-custodial, so you control your own private keys. Available today on iOS, macOS, Android, and Linux. And StealthEX, a privacy-centric crypto exchange which enables you to make crypto-to-crypto exchanges anonymously. Good evening everybody, and a really warm welcome back to the latest edition of Enter Crypto. This is the channel where I keep you informed and fully up to date on all the goings on in the cryptoverse. If that sounds like something you'd be interested in, then like, subscribe and click on that notifications bell so that you don't miss out on any future updates. Now today I found an article from Wion, and this is actually about the Russian co-founder of a crypto exchange called Bitzlato, and he has just pled guilty to money laundering charges. So as always guys, let's read through this article and then we'll comment after. So Anatoly Legkodimov, the co-founder and majority owner of the Hong Kong registered virtual currency exchange Bitzlato, pleaded guilty in a US court to operating a money transmitting business that processed approximately $700 million in illicit funds. According to Reuters, the guilty plea entered before US District Judge Eric Vitaliano in Brooklyn was part of a deal where Legkodimov agreed to forfeit $23 million in assets. The case brought by US authorities sheds light on the alleged criminal activities within Bitzlato, a platform that has recently come under scrutiny. In court, Legkodimov, a 41-year-old Russian national, admitted to being aware that some Bitzlato clients had used the platform to transfer crypto derived from illicit activities, and he specifically acknowledged the presence of ransomware proceeds from Hydra Market on Bitzlato. Hydra Market, described by prosecutors as an online marketplace involved in drugs, stolen financial information and money laundering services, was shut down by US and German law enforcement in April 2022, and Breon Peace, the top federal prosecutor in Brooklyn, highlighted that Legkodimov knew Bitzlato was being utilised as an open turnstile by criminals. Bitzlato's website no longer functions as it has been seized by French authorities as part of an international law enforcement operation, and Legkodimov's guilty plea is the latest development in the US law enforcement's ongoing efforts to combat fraud and illicit finance in the crypto markets. FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried recently faced conviction on charges of stealing billions, and Binance, a top counterparty of Bitzlato, settled for $4.3 billion, with its CEO pleading guilty to violating US anti-money laundering laws. An important detail revealed in the case is that Binance was among Bitzlato's significant counterparties as per US authorities. The interconnection between these major crypto exchanges raises questions about the broader implications and interconnected nature of illicit financial activities within the crypto sphere, and Bitzlato's downfall adds to the recent legal troubles faced by prominent figures in the crypto industry. And it basically goes on to say that he ran Bitzlato from Shenzhen, that he could face up to 5 years in prison, and that he's been in Miami since his arrest. And there's also some talk about the Russian embassy getting in contact with Washington about releasing Legkodimov as kind of a prisoner swap for two other Americans that had been held in Russia. So, but apparently that's not gone through. But it was just something that there was apparently discussing. So it looks like this is just another one of those cases like SBF. You know, CZ of Binance, this is another guy. I personally had never used this Bitzlato, although I had heard of it. I've done videos about it before when he first got arrested. But previous to that, I've never heard of this particular exchange. Now, from what I can read, what I've read outside this website and on his case, it's actually seems unlikely, because of his assets being seized, that he's going to get a prison sentence. Of course, he may well get a prison sentence and he could face up to 5 years, but in reality, $23 million taken from you is a lot. And you've got to remember as well, there is, for me, this is I have some sympathy with the guy because he's really more of kind of he's a bit like a Ross Ulbricht, you know, of Silk Road. You know, he creates the website for everybody to use, and actually Ross Ulbricht just wanted to create a website where you were free to trade anything. And now because of that, drug dealers used it, other people used it for all kinds of things, and things that weren't illegal as well. But because he created the website, he became kind of, you know, an aid to these crimes. And even though he had no idea who the people were, he had no idea what was going on, just because they used his platform, he now became culpable. And it's the same, looks like, with this particular case, with this Led Kodimov, is that he created the website and created the exchange, and then people have used that exchange to then do illicit activities, and he's kind of now responsible for that. So it's not really, you know, I feel sorry for people when this happens to them, because it's not his, you know, he can't be responsible for where people get the money. You know, if someone else commits a crime, it's on them. It's not on him. I don't know if that's right or wrong, but it's just, you know, how I think. I just think that if he's trying to create a free market or a free exchange for people to trade in, then what's wrong with that? If a drug dealer then uses that, or a terrorist, then that's up to the police to prosecute the terrorist or the drug dealer. It's not his responsibility as a market, you know. That's just my opinion. I know there's plenty of people that would disagree with that. And you're free to as well, you know. I encourage debate. If you think that that's wrong, or if you agree with me, let me know in the comments what you think, if he should be actually culpable for these types of things. Or if you think the US government was wrong to prosecute him and he should actually be allowed to just operate an exchange and freely let anybody use that website. Either way, it's an important topic, and it really depends on how you see liberty and freedom as to which side you kind of fall on, I think. So an interesting article and thought-provoking, and that's what I've got for you today. So thank you for watching, as always. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and click on that notifications bell if you got some value from this video, and I'll see you all tomorrow evening. Take care.